Yeah, I think a difficult one. It'd been nice if we had 4 days. In the cricket that was played, we were well on top in the game. But that's something outside of our control. And we fought really hard to try and make the best of the limited time we had. And I'm very proud of everyone.
We are very disappointed, but still very happy with the season. The season went very well for us, and to finish second by I think just over a point is really good for us as a franchise, and really good things to come, I think.
I mean, the season has been unbelievable for the Warriors. We've got to the semi-final T20, we've won the One Day Cup, and we're laying second now in the Sunfall, which I don't think we've ended up that high before on the Sunfall series. So it's a massive achievement for us, and it's great. And as youngsters, growing team, it's a lot to be proud of, and I'm quite excited for the future of Warriors.
I think this year we played very well together. Look, it's my first franchise silverware, and that was really special to me because we played as a team. We're a young bunch of guys, and not a lot of big names around, but everyone pulled their weight and we pulled together.
In terms of growth of individuals, people that haven't really been household names have started to stand up and do the job. But also the contribution from, I would call it, the older members of the squad, your John Johns, your Simon Harmers. Andrew Birch around the change room has been fantastic. And Gian Kluti in terms of performance has been outstanding. And in the last game of the season, we had a youngster come in, Sinitemba Kleshile from Border, who's now a Warrior, and he played beautifully. So it augurs well for the future.
I'm even more convinced now that we have chosen the right person, because the Warriors' performance during this current season is ample proof that we've gone far beyond what our expectations were at the beginning of the season.
Now, a couple of months down the line, it is nice to be sitting here in this position. And as a coach, you also want to progress in your own career, and it's great that I'm here and I'm being given this opportunity by the Warriors franchise and the board of Cricket Eastern Cape. I think that perception that we don't have these superstars and massive players, that's probably an outside thing. For us, we're really reliant on certain individuals, and we understand when they do well, they can put in match-winning performances at any level. So yeah, hopefully that's something that we can grow, and we'd love to see more individuals in that national setup.
Yeah, look, it's very nice to have a bit of a break now. I'm really looking forward to it, spending some time with the family and maybe a bit more time on the golf course as well. But other than that, it's just going to be chilling in the winter. Obviously, I'm going to be here working hard in the winter with Trickers, and it goes when the time's needed, but try to spend as much time with the family as possible.
I'm going to take the off-season going home to Kimberley for a bit, and then after that coming back joining the guys in the pre-season here, training hard. So that's my plan for the off-season.
Already planning a little trip on Wednesday to Hugger, one of the best places in South Africa, so going to enjoy that and then take a bit of time off and go to the farm. So yeah, really looking forward to just putting my feet up and relaxing and spending time with the family.
Yeah, plans are to spend a lot of time at home. I know the wife would want to get me out of the house, but all I want to do is just put my feet up, watch some TV and play with my daughter and spend some time with her. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's always a nice time of the season. But it just does give you time to just recharge and get your energy levels up, because when we do get back to work, it's 100% into it.
Yeah, I must admit it has been fairly on a tough side. You know, we've had 2 test matches and 1, which is always hard. But it's, I must admit, this has most probably been one of my most successful seasons, I think, on a personal note. I've been extremely happy with the facilities here. We obviously hosted the first day-night test match. Unfortunately, it was over in a day and a half. But South Africa were just too good for Zimbabwe. The Australian test match here, I was very happy with it. I think we actually gave South Africa exactly what they were expecting. I must admit, I always think it's a success when the home team wins. You know, so obviously they actually know what to expect. So when the Warriors win and South Africa win, you know, that's just absolutely wonderful. Everyone always asks me, so Chiefs, what's it like only working for 6 months of the year? Unfortunately, or fortunately, winter's also an extremely hectic time. You know, that's when we try and service all the equipment. We've got to actually do maintenance on the pitches, the nets, the outfield. So it actually isn't a holiday for us. What also happens, they normally play hockey and rugby over the A square during winter, which is also very challenging for us. But you know, it's just part of the history of the ground. So we obviously, you know, the work isn't as hectic and as stressful, but there is still work. You know, I really wish I did only work, but it's not.
Well, I grew up in PE in Amsterdam Hoek, and I went to Theodore, and we met through a mutual friend at her 18th birthday party. So yeah, it was about 6 years ago, and yeah, we've been together ever since. So.
When we first started dating, I was playing club cricket overseas, so we did quite a lot of distance when we were younger, and yeah, that I suppose stood us in good stead. And it's been an amazing 6 years, loved every minute. And yeah, the big day was on the 9th of March at La Colline was the venue in Thiescom. And it was awesome to have our friends and close relatives there, so we had an awesome day. We went to Mauritius on our honeymoon. We spent a week at a resort up north, west of Mauritius. And it was amazing. We did a lot of snorkeling, took a speedboat down the east coast of the island. It was just fantastic. It was surreal. You know, our accommodation was superb. We were well looked after, and it was, you know, just amazing to be there. Yeah, we got engaged in Amsterdam about 18 months ago. So, you know, so it's quite long to be engaged, but
finding a date was quite difficult.
Finding a date with the Global League that was cancelled, that interfered with things a little bit.
We set a date and then rescheduled, but everything worked out perfectly in the end. So.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. You know, we've just got back from Durban, and to get back to a day like this is actually unreal. To be able to come out here with the family, with my little boy and girl, and obviously my wife, and obviously little Abby the dog. Really awesome to be out here, and like I say, unbelievable day here in PE. And you've got to take advantage of these days, and that's one thing I definitely will be doing in the next few months coming before the season starts in September.
Oh, it's great. Normally it's actually Anne's and Scarlett that come down. I'm at home with the little ones, so for us to all come down together, it's wonderful. We had our second baby in January, and it's tough. You need a second person there, and I think time just goes so quickly because I'm so busy with the kids. So it's great to have him home now, just to have a second pair of hands.
Yeah, it's an absolute privilege to be able to come out here any time of the day. I mean, other people are sitting at work at the moment, and I'm sitting here in the sun on the beach, and the waves are crashing behind us. It's unbelievable. So for us, this is the nice thing. This is what we play for, really. After the day's play or after the season's done, we finish, we come back here, we really enjoy our time with our family. We sacrifice a lot to be away from them. So these days, and I mean days like this, you really treasure these days.